Hey guys, it's Miss, and today we're doing a super fun and different video. We're not doing a get ready with me. We're doing a following 2020 makeup trend video. If that makes sense, I kind of don't know how to word it. Basically, we're gonna be doing our makeup on following all the 2020 trends and the 2021 makeup that's been going around because it's really different. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna put these little clips in my hair and we'll get started. So basically, we have to get the new makeup trend now is natural makeup, kind of. And I'm the complete opposite. I love being caked up. Lots of makeup, big lashes. No, that's not the thing. That's not the style anymore. But you know what? That's my style. We're not doing that today. But we're going to be moisturizing our face with this Tulip moisturizer. I'm going to be testing this out for the very first time. My skin is literally the most driest skin on earth. Okay. I'm just going to take what's on here because I don't know how much I'm supposed to use. Blend this in. This is a super good moisturizer. I can just tell. I just washed my face, so that's why it's so dry. And it's getting hot, so my face is drying out even more. The sun really dries out my face. What's going on right now is it's all about skin and being lifted and being more model makeup. I feel like Kendall Jenner makeup. You want everything to look very snatched and lifted. I think there's also a primer that I got, so we're gonna use the primer also. Let's see. Okay, face filter and blurring moisturizer primer. This is what we're gonna use. This is really adorable. So I'm gonna take a little bit. Nothing's coming out. Nothing is coming out, look. Okay, it's coming. Whoa, that's weird. It's really watery. Okay, we're gonna put a little bit right here and then work it down. Is it tinted? Do you see that? Oh, it's pink. It has a pink tone to it. Look, you can see it right there. Okay, now that our skin is prepped, we're gonna take concealer and we're gonna cover up our spots where we have acne. You guys, look at this. I'm so proud of myself. Clean makeup brushes. Beautiful. I'm gonna blend this in. Just tap it in a little bit, not all the way. I'm also gonna do it where I have discoloration. But around my mouth area, I have really bad discoloration. And it's kind of annoying. It's really dark. So we're gonna cover it up. Our concealer's on, and we're gonna let this sit. I'm not gonna blend it out anymore with nothing, no beauty blender, no brush. Now we can move on to the brows, and oh my goodness, thank God that pomade brows are over. My eyebrows are way too thick to be doing that, and when I did them, also I honestly don't know how to do eyebrows. That's one of my weaknesses when it comes to makeup. Everything else I can do perfect, but when it comes to my eyebrows, I can do other people's eyebrows good, but not mine. So it was just getting really annoying because I would just try and try and try. I didn't like the way that they looked on me, but I loved them. I loved pomade brows so much, but it just did not look good on me. So now the style is feathered brows, soap brows. You want your brows to be lifted and laminated. We bought the NYX brow glue and we're gonna use this. I'm really excited. I've used this a couple times and I like it a lot. I really wouldn't use this when you open it, the wand for it, because I don't know, just don't think it's the best, but the product works really good. So what I'm gonna be using is a little spoolie. I use these for when I do client makeup, and they're so cheap. You can literally get them on Amazon for $7 for a whole bunch. And you want to use a clean one every single time, because if you're using a dirty one, hold on, let me take out my gum because I kind of have a lisp right now. Okay, you want to use a clean one because the product builds up on it and then your brows are going to end up being flaky. That is what I have learned. It didn't look cute, so I'm just helping you guys out. So we are going to take some, and you just want to slide it against your brow. Then that's when you go in with this one. And then brush them up. But now we're gonna take the back and then just push it so that it's like extra glued down, and then just keep molding your brow until you get it like the perfect shape. So that looks cute. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other brow, and we'll be back when my brows are finished. We're back and we have our brows nice and laminated, but now we have to clean them up so that you can't see any of the hairs on the side, and just to make them look clean. This is the most lightweight full coverage concealer ever. We're gonna be using this concealer to clean up our brows. So we're gonna take this brush right here to clean up our brows. Personally, I like to start at the ends because that's where it's the most messy. Then we're gonna go work our way into the front. I'm also gonna conceal the top. Literally just trace around my natural brow, or the shape of the brow. I'm gonna use this concealer because it kind of matches me, like it's not too light. You really don't want to use a concealer that's too light when you're concealing the top of your brow. But this one kind of matches me, so we're gonna use it. Okay, so our brows concealed. They look a little crazy, we look crazy. I'm gonna go in with this brush and I'm gonna blend everything out. So everything is now blended out. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. We're gonna use this as foundation. I've used it as foundation before. You just have to build it up. It's really lightweight, really natural, really glowy. It's a little bit like too light, but we're gonna make it work. Have it on the back of our hand. And what I've been noticing is beauty blenders are kind of their thing, but like I've been seeing more brush usage. So we're gonna go in with the brush, and me too, I've been using brushes more. I feel like it just, like, you want to make sure that your base looks really like smooth and flawless. I feel like if you want your base to look good, you have to put effort into it. You have to prep, you have to make sure everything's blended really good. Like, you have to take your time. So we're just gonna tap this in, and then the brush I'm using is a Morphe M439. I just opened this brush because I have a lot of brushes I haven't opened yet, and I already had this brush, and look at the difference. This one is like so like smashed and like beat up, and look, it's broken also. This brush was going through it. You don't want to bring your foundation up to your under eyes because that's what's gonna make it look really cakey. So we're not gonna do that. You want to bring it, like, keep it as low as possible. Okay, maybe this is my shade now because I haven't used this in a couple months. I bought it during quarantine, like when it first started, and it was too light on me, but I also have been staying inside the house, so I think it matches me really good now. Now we're gonna do is we're gonna take a beauty blender. This one is from Beauty Creations. We're just gonna tap everything into our skin for like 2 minutes maybe, just so that everything is pressed into the skin and it looks nice and smooth. We're gonna go in with the Pretty Fresh concealer, and this is a little bit like more yellow toned, I feel like, but we're gonna make it work. So we're gonna take a little bit, and this is how you put on concealer right now, I guess. So you put a little bit right here, like this, and then you bring it up like that. But we're actually gonna let this sit for a little bit so we can get the most coverage possible. But what we're gonna do while this is sitting is we're gonna take a bronzer, a cream bronzer, and I'm gonna take a M461 from Morphe, and then just put it right here, and then right here, and then up here. What you do now is you don't usually put mine right here. You're not gonna do that. No, can't do that. You have to take some and put it right here. That is so weird to me. Like, that's where blush goes. So I'm gonna bring it kind of, oh, I didn't even realize I brought it that far, but it's okay. Because this is really easy to blend. And then I kind of have a really circular, chubby face. So we're gonna take it and give ourselves a jawline also. So right here, and then bring it upwards like this. We're gonna take some more on a flat brush like this, and then contour our nose. So this is a new way I learned how to contour my nose. You're gonna take it like normally. So just put some right here. It's gonna blend out either way, so I just put a whole bunch on. And I have a really round nose, and I like that lifted nose effect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it up and do kind of like a V. Now we're gonna blend out our contour. Personally, I like blending it out way before concealer because I think you can cover up your mistakes with the concealer. We're gonna go and blend in our concealer. I guess baking isn't a thing anymore, so I'm taking my Revolution translucent powder, and this is just, we're just gonna tap this into the skin. This powder really gives like a brightening effect, like it'll leave like a whiteness, so I like it. Now I'm just pressing in powder to my smile lines because I have horrible smile lines and I do not know how to get rid of them. So I'm gonna let this just chill right here for a little bit. We're gonna put some powder on our chin because I kind of get lines right there also. Next, what we're gonna do is we are gonna take some concealer and we're gonna prime our eyelids. So it's now time for eyeshadow. I decided to go with the James Charles palette because I feel like everyone has this in their collection. So we're gonna do something kind of that everyone can do. We're gonna do the most natural eyeshadow look ever. We're gonna go in with this shade right here. I do not know what it's called. It doesn't have the names on it. So we're gonna go in with this shade. We're gonna use this as our transition shade. And just tap it in and then blend. And then we're gonna kind of wing it out a little bit, bring it outwards. So what I'm doing, like to guide me to winging it out, not winging it out, but just bringing it more outwards, is I'm following my crease. My crease ends right here, and then you just drag it out. So I'm like really blending right here because I'm still in my crease. So it's like causing the brush to go out. Okay. Next what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this brush right here. It's really tiny, so this is gonna let us get into the crease. And we're gonna take this shade right here. It's a little bit darker than this shade, but they still have like the same undertone. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna focus this shade really in our crease to give our crease like definition. We're basically gonna contour our eyes. So like put it right in the crease. You can see where I'm bringing it out, and this just like completely changed our eyes. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this neutral shade right here. We're gonna tap into it with just a flat brush, and we're gonna basically cut our crease, but we're not gonna cut our crease. We're just gonna put this and make it look a little bit clean, just to brighten everything up, because look at this compared to this. It looks way better. We need to do a wing, and wings have been going around with brown eyeliner lately, or eyeshadow, but I don't have brown eyeliner, so we're gonna use eyeshadow, but I don't know what shade I'm gonna use. I think we're gonna use this shade. This is the shade that we use in our crease, but I think it's gonna look good, so that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go along our waterline and then wing it out. Once you have your wing, you want to kind of blend your wing into your crease. So we're gonna blend our wing. Okay guys, so we're back and our eyeshadow is done. My camera kind of died. Wow, it didn't die, it just ran out of storage while we were filming. So I had to go and clear so much stuff because I'm a camera roll hoarder. I don't like to delete anything. So we have to delete some stuff. So now we can move on to bronzing our face, and we're gonna use the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And I love this bronzer. It's my holy grail. It's literally, I am so picky with my bronzers, and this one is like, I love it. And remember, we put our cream contour really high, so we want to keep our bronzer like in the same area, because I guess we just have to keep our face lifted. And we're also gonna go and contour our nose again, just to set it and like make it more visible. So for blush, we're gonna be using my favorite blush. This is from MAC and it's in the shade Gingerly. And we're gonna go in with an angled brush like this to apply our blush, because we also have to apply our blush really high. This is my go-to blush. I'm just gonna apply it like this. Okay, so we're almost finished. And we're gonna use a liquid highlighter. This is literally the only liquid highlighter I have. Okay, cute, cute. And then just to make my highlighter a little bit more noticeable, we're gonna go in with this little tiny Benefit stick highlighter. And then just gonna go over that. Like that. That's really beautiful. Okay, so we have our eyelashes on, and the lashes I used are in the style of Wild, and they're from Beauty Creations. These are actually the most lightest, most natural lashes I have. So we're using these. But now we're gonna do our lip combo. And I'm gonna use a NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle. So we lined our lips. Now I'm gonna take this NYX liquid lip lingerie, and it's in the shade Lippy. And I'm just gonna put that in the middle so it's not too brown. It's like a pretty nude. And then I'm taking this, it's a Ulta lip plumper in the shade Sweet Taffy. And I just literally put the smallest amount. And that is it. Okay guys, this is the final makeup look. To be completely honest, I don't really see that much of a difference. I mean, I don't do my eyeshadow like this. It's very natural. My face does look a little bit more lifted. I don't know why my eyelash keeps on like going up. It's kind of irritating me, but I like it. I think it's cute. I don't do my makeup like this. It's just not my style at all. I'm more of like full coverage, big lashes, like this is just like dewy and glowy. I don't know, it's just not my style. But I do like it, it's cute. But you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.